Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Zahra Khairunnisa, student ID 21220076 from class A2 2021 English Education Study Program. In this video, I would like to explain a little bit about morphology for the mid-test of Introduction to Linguistics. So here I want to explain a little bit about morphology. So morphology is divided by two meanings that the Greek said is, first is morph and logy. So morph is shape or forms and logy is a study of, and the O here is the connective. So morphology is study of shape or forms. Matthew 1974 said that morphology is a term of branch of linguistics that is concerned with the forms of words in different uses and constructions. Morphology in a short words is word structure. Morphology here has a word morpheme. Gleason 1961 said that morpheme is the smallest meaningful units in the structure of language. In morphology there are prefix, root, and suffix. Before we jump to the morphology, we have to know that there are two types of morpheme. There are free and bound. Free is independent and bound is dependent. So free morpheme is word that can stand alone, can, here, and bound morpheme is the word that cannot stand alone. For example, we have heat here. Heat is the root, and if we added re and the s, so we have three morphemes, which is re here is the prefix, and root is the heat is root, and the s is suffix. The heat here is free morpheme because it can stand alone, but the re and s here, they cannot stand alone, so it is bound morpheme. They cannot stand alone because they are not words that just re or just s. Another example, we have misspelled. The word here is spell, and we added mis as the prefix and ed as the suffix. And miss here has the meaning wrong, and ed is past, so we spell it the wrong way, but in the past, so misspelled. So let's move to another explanation. So in free morpheme, they are divided by two types. There are lexical morpheme and functional morpheme. Lexical morpheme is a content words or real words meaning. In lexical morpheme, it includes noun, verbs, and adjective. For example, read, cat, and yellow. As a real word meaning, it really has a meaning. And functional morpheme is a play functional role between words. In functional morpheme, it includes conjunction, preposition, and pronoun. For example, and, but, in. Even though this word has meaning, but they play functional role between words. They make words, this word and this word, become a sentence. So, this play a functional role between words. And move to the types of bound morpheme. There are derivational and inflectional. Derivational morpheme meaning create new words, which is they can change from this type to this types. For example, happy here, happy is adjective. But when we add ness here, it changed to a noun. So they still happy, meaning happy, but happy mean adjective, and happiness mean noun. It's noun. Another example, beauty is a noun. But when we add a full here, it changed adjective. And if we add a li here in the end, suffix, it changed to adverb. Did you get it, guys? So move to inflectional. Inflectional is grammatical information to a word. There are 8 for inflectional, but I'm gonna explain that this morpheme modify a word's stand, aspect, number without deriving a new word. But before I explain about inflectional, I would like to explain more about the reflectional morpheme. And here is the diagram of morpheme. Morphemes divided 2 types, free and bound, and free divided into 2 parts, lexical and functional, and bound is split into 2 parts, the reflectional and inflectional. So here's the explanation of the reflectional, either by changing the meaning of the base to which they are attached, or change the grammatical category or the part of speech. For example, if we add IC here, for example, alcohol is a noun. But if we add IC here, it changed the adjective to become alcoholic. And then we have ants here from the word clear. Clear is a verb, but if we add an ants here, it changed to a noun. And etc. If you can read it, take your time or pause this video to read more about the example of the reflectional morphemes. So let's move to inflectional morpheme, which is the grammatical information to a new word. There are 8. The first one is as for plural. Make singular noun plural. Car is one thing. Car is a one thing, only one car. But if there are 2, it is 2 cars. So don't forget to add the s if the noun is plural. So number 2 is as for possessive. It is inflected a noun for possession. For example, John's, Ahmad's. So I'm gonna change a bit to Indonesia. So jadi S di sini adalah menunjukkan kepunyaan, tetapi beda dengan nomor 1, sama-sama menggunakan S, menambahkan S, tetapi di S for possessive ini jangan lupa untuk selalu menaruh apostrofi atau koma di atas untuk menunjukkan kepunyaan. Contohnya, mobil itu punya Johnny. That car is John's car. Or itu mobil Johnny. That is John's car. That is. Jadi jangan lupa untuk selalu menambahkan apostrofi dan S untuk as for possessive. Okay, number 3 is as for third person, a verb to third person, singular. For example, he works hard. Why? But for this as for third person, the S only for he, she, and it. So for I, you, they, we cannot add S. Okay, number 4 is ed for past simple, a verb to past tense, a simple past tense. For example, she played yesterday, which means she already played yesterday. It's already past. The activity, the accident is already in the past. Kejadiannya sudah terjadi. Jadi di sini kata kerjanya or verb diubah menjadi bentuk kedua. Number 5, ed for past participle, a verb to past participle. The bag was stolen. Jadi di ed for past participle ini dia menunjukkan suatu kejadian yang sudah terjadi. Nomor 6, ing for present participle, a verb to present participle. For example, he was playing basket. So di nomor 6 ini verbnya kita tambahkan ing, tetapi ini sudah terjadi. Biasanya ketika menggunakan present participle itu ada dua kejadian secara bersamaan. Contohnya, he was playing basketball when I parked the car. Jadi dia sedang bermain basket ketika saya memarkirkan mobil. Jadi biasanya ing untuk present participle ini digunakan ketika ada dua kejadian, di mana yang satu kejadian sedang terjadi saat yang lainnya juga sedang terjadi. Begitu. Lalu number 7 is er for comparative, adjective to comparative. For example, this room is bigger than the other one. So di sini tuh untuk komparatif atau kontras, membandingkan sesuatu. Contohnya adalah big, ini root, and then we add er for the suffix untuk menjelaskan bahwa ruangan ini lebih besar dari yang lainnya. Okay, and the last one, es for superlative, adjective to superlative. For example, this room is the biggest in the building. So, superlatif di sini adalah dia menjelaskan bahwa sesuatu, untuk membandingkan sesuatu, tetapi hal ini tuh yang paling, tidak ada komparatifnya, tapi menjadi superlatif. Contohnya adalah ini, ruangan ini adalah yang paling besar di gedung ini. Bisa juga diganti menjadi smallest atau yang lainnya, jadi tidak ada komparatif, tidak ada perbandingannya untuk superlatif ini. So, yeah, hope you understand that. Thank you very much. That's the end for my video about morphology. I'm so sorry if there are many mistakes from my explanation, because I still learn about it, but we can learn together. I hope you understand about my explanation. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.